Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com and Santarelli Trading Exchange. We had a fantastic day trading yesterday. We got in and out of some Facebook trades, wrapped up some nice profits there, and then we made some new trades on Facebook, and that's taking off here in pre-market, along with the rest of the market here. The Dow futures are up over 300 points. NASDAQ is up over 200 points. We got a nice opening coming along. Let's go with the first 5 things to start your day with, and some charts that we could be looking at today. All right, so first off, guys, the 5 things from Bloomberg to open up the day is China's policy pivot, Biden talks to Putin, and Omicron fears are easing here. So if you guys take a look there, you guys can see China, their economy is getting a big boost. So here you guys could see Beijing authorities are firmly in pro-growth mode, stating that stability is the top priority ahead of next year's Communist Party Congress. Okay, so financial and property stocks were the biggest winners amid the change in tone from policymakers in Hong Kong. Alibaba, and you guys remember yesterday we were talking about Alibaba. Alibaba's leading the way. Alibaba shares soared the most since its 2019 listing there. Global markets are also getting a lift from a policy pivot in the world's second largest economy here. So as you guys could see yesterday in the pre-market video, we were talking about how China cut the reserve ratio yesterday by 0.5%. So now you see how that's trickling down a little bit here in the market, and we're seeing the Chinese stock continue that momentum and continue that breakout there. Next one here is Biden's going to be holding a call with Russian leader Vladimir Putin at 10 a.m. Eastern Time as tensions between the two countries remain high. Biden plans to use the call to warn that invading Ukraine would lead to severe economic penalties. And that's about that for that phone call there. Treatment. There were another piece of good news about the Omicron COVID-19 variant this morning with GlaxoSmithKline. Research showed its antibody treatment is effective against a new strain for the Omicron. Data from South Africa continues to point to Omicron being a mild illness with hospitals not being overwhelmed despite cases surging. That's really important here for us going forward with the markets here, because we don't want any of that fear, causing instability in the markets and causing retracements as cases rise. So now that we know the infection's much more milder, we could continue on with some longer trades here. NASDAQ's up almost 300 points here as the Dow futures are up 330. Okay, so New York City Mayor de Blasio said the city will impose a vaccine mandate on private sector workers. Markets rallied. China's promise to support the economy and the continued reassessment of the threat from Omicron is helping global stocks. Overnight, Asia Pacific Index climbed 1.7%, while Japan's index closed 2.2% higher. In Europe, every industry sector rose, led by tech and mining companies to push the Stoxx 600 index to a 2% gain by 5:50 a.m. S&P 500 futures pointed to a strong start this session. 10-year Treasury yield is at 1.448%. Oil rallied to $71.60 a barrel here, and gold was a little unchanged. Coming up, U.S. trade balance for October is at 8:30 a.m. Not much news there. Like I said yesterday, Thursday is the unemployment numbers and the continued claim numbers. That's coming out at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, and then we have inflation numbers on Friday, which are going to be market-moving events. Things that are catching the eye here in the news. World's relentless demand for chips turns deadly in Malaysia. Some stuff going on there. J.P. Morgan banker testified that Jeffrey Epstein wired Ghislaine Maxwell $31 million before he was arrested there. So that's coming out. And hedge fund manager Steinhardt accepts a lifetime ban from the anti-equities market there. Self-described Bitcoin creator has to pay $100 million in damages. A $10 billion question. Did Sacklers abuse Purdue bankruptcy? Sacklers are the producers of the pharmaceutical OxyContin. How to say 2021's most mispronounced words, from Omicron to Ethereum. New discovery moves batteries. Dream technology a step closer to reality. All right, guys, the next one here. You guys remember if you were in the trade room yesterday, we talked about Intel. We actually even did a trade idea on Intel here as well. But here's the news here for Intel. The chip maker shares surged 8.8% in pre-market trading after it said it would take its Mobileye self-driving car unit public, planning a mid-2022 initial public offering, IPO. The Wall Street Journal had earlier reported those plans, saying an IPO could value Mobileye at more than $50 billion there. So shares of Intel are surging right now over 8%. And if you guys take a look there at that chart here on Intel, let's take a look at this quick. So first off, you guys can see the chart here in the background. Intel shares are surging at $55 a share. Now let's take a look at what we posted yesterday here on the website. So as you guys could see there on the website, we posted a trade on Intel. The trade idea was the weekly December 10th 51 strike call at 62 cents. That trade right there is going to be worth at least $5. So if it was at 62 cents and it's $5 now, 5 divide that by 0.62, that's going to be a return if you guys picked up that trade of 706%. And that's from the trade idea that we posted yesterday. And you guys could go on this section of the website. It's open to the public. It's called Trade Ideas and Announcements there. So click on that. Anyone can view that, and you can share that link on Facebook. We'll post some news there and some trade ideas and some charts there. So Intel was a big gainer, a big winner this morning. So if you guys got in that, I'd be locking in those profits first thing tomorrow morning. All right, next one. As they said, GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, said earlier stage studies showed its antibody therapy for COVID-19 developed in partnership with U.S.-based Vir Biotechnology is effective against the Omicron variant. VIR jumped 7.4% in pre-market trading, and GlaxoSmithKline's up about 0.6%. Tesla is replacing faulty cameras on some of its models, according to internal documents seen by CNBC. The camera can cause a driver to see blank or choppy video on car's primary display. Separately, UBS issued a report that said no rival would come close to Tesla in 2022. Although it maintained a neutral rating on the stock, Tesla gained 3.5% in pre-market action here this morning. Next one, AutoZone. The auto parts retailer reported a quarterly profit of $25.69 per share, beating the consensus estimate of $20.87. That's a huge beat there for AutoZone. Revenue also beats estimates, with comparable store sales jumping 13.6%. Analysts surveyed by Street Account had predicted a comp store sales rise of 5%. All right, so now let's take a look at the market movers here for the day. So as you guys could see, here's the top pre-market movers here that you guys could keep an eye on. You got Sciata Mobile, MongoDB, Acadia Pharmaceutical, Palantir Technologies. Let's see, anything else down there that catches my eye? Not really. Not much on the market movers list there. But like I said, we're looking at the big stocks like Tesla, Intel, Facebook shares are soaring. I want to take a look at BABA today. She's near 130. On the loser side there, you got Health Equity down about 24%. Insignian Systems, which was a big gainer yesterday, if you guys remember on the pre-market, that one's down about 22% today. And we have Coupa Software down about 7.23% on some news there. So now let's take a look here at Wall Street Bets. So let's take a look and we'll see Wall Street Bets. You guys can see the ticker sentiment here. That's getting a nice little climb. So you can see the top 5 here on the ticker sentiment over the past 12 hours on Wall Street Bets. We got Tesla, GameStop, Intel, BABA, and Apple. Those are the ones you want to focus in on today. Those ones are going to be able to be quick in and out entries for some possible day trades, possible some swing trades on some BABA I'm thinking about today, and we'll take a look at that. So that's the top ones right there, and then let's take a look at the high short interest, because I was looking at this morning and one of them popped out on me. So if you guys remember, we always like to take a look at the high short interest. So if there's a high amount of short sellers there and then you cause something called a short squeeze, that stock's going to get a big pop. And we've made a lot of trades like this and we've made a lot of money. So if you guys could take a look here, and you guys know I always tell you over 40% is what you want to be looking at for the short interest here. So So you can see Cortexime Inc. CRTX short interest of 53.56 there, a float of 17.51 million. Industry is the biotechnology and medical research, and then right under that we have Altimeter Growth Corp, 41% short interest. But let's take a look at CRTX here chart and see what's going on with that. So if you guys take a look here at CRTX chart, and you guys could see there, big drop there from about $125 a share in middle of August all the way down to $12.79 a share right now. So that one has a high short interest. The reason why I bring this up is because if we see some momentum, if we see some volume coming in here and some larger green candles, that's going to be our trigger, our catalyst to jump in for a quick swing trade and look for that catalyst trade off of that short squeeze there. So we'll look at that, keep that on the watch list. We won't do anything with that just yet. We're going to be looking at Intel, BABA, and Facebook, maybe some Apple for the most part today, but keep that on your eye there. So that's going to do it for us this morning, guys. I hope everyone had a great trading day yesterday, and we had some great compliments in the trade room yesterday. Some members that just joined us saying that they've made more money with us over the past week than they did in 2 months of other services there. So I really appreciate that. That's on our Facebook business page there. You guys could go check that out, and make sure you guys sign up. Go to www.breakingchartalerts.com and use promo code WINTER for 35% off any package there, the monthly or annual package. Once you guys join up and sign us, make sure you download our trading app. It's called Breaking Chart Alerts. It's free to download. You can access it once you're a member. You'll get breaking news and all the trade alerts and access right on your phone there, and instant app notifications when there's breaking news or any new trade opportunities developing that we're sending out to our members. So come join us. We're going to be live here shortly, and I hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy it, be profitable, make some money today, and I'll see you guys in the trade room. Take care, guys, and God bless.